is Ormund Hightower, the most dangerous commander explained? Spoiler warning. This video contains major spoilers for House of the Dragon Season 3, Episode 4. When fans talk about the Green faction in House of the Dragon, the conversation usually revolves around Aemon Targaryen, Criston Cole, or King Aegon II. These are the characters who command dragons, lead armies, and dominate the battlefield. But after Season 3, Episode 4, another name has quietly emerged as one of the most dangerous people in all of Westeros, Lord Ormund Hightower. Unlike Aemon, Ormund doesn't ride a dragon. Unlike Criston Cole, he isn't famous for his swordsmanship. Yet, by the end of Episode 4, it's clear that Ormund may be the greatest strategic threat Rhaenyra has ever faced. So who exactly is Ormund Hightower? Let's break it down. Ormund Hightower is the Lord of House Hightower, one of the oldest, wealthiest, and most influential noble houses in the Seven Kingdoms. House Hightower rules from the magnificent city of Oldtown, home to the Citadel, where the Mesters are trained, and one of the most powerful economic and religious centers in Westeros. Ormund is also Otto Hightower's nephew and Queen Alicent Hightower's cousin, making him a central figure within the Green faction. Because Prince Daeron spent much of his youth in Oldtown, Ormund also became one of the young prince's closest mentors. Unlike many nobles who simply inherit power, Ormund has spent years building military alliances, earning the loyalty of his bannermen, and preparing for the civil war that would eventually become known as the Dance of the Dragons. By Episode 4, Ormund commands the largest Green army marching north from Oldtown. Thousands of disciplined soldiers follow him without question. His goal is simple: reach King's Landing. Strengthen the Green forces. Destroy Rhaenyra's claim to the Iron Throne. But what makes Ormund truly dangerous isn't the size of his army. It's the way he thinks. Every conversation, every decision. Every battle, is carefully calculated. Unlike many leaders who rely on emotion, Ormund rarely loses control. He studies people, he understands their fears. And then he uses those fears against them. Earlier in the season, viewers already saw Ormund's intelligence when he helped conceal Daeron's true location, allowing the Greens to gain valuable time while their enemies searched in the wrong direction. It was a brilliant military deception. Without swinging a sword, Ormund managed to outsmart his opponents. That single plan proved he wasn't simply another lord. He was a strategist. Episode 4 reveals something even darker. As Ormund's army marched through the Reach, one of his soldiers assaults a local woman. At first, Ormund appears to be a fair and honorable commander. He publicly punishes the soldier responsible. Everyone watching believes justice has been served. But that's only the beginning. Ormund orders the woman's brother to be brought before the army. Then he turns to Prince Daeron. Instead of executing the prisoner himself, Ormund places the sword in Daeron's hands. He forces the young prince to make his very first kill. Daeron hesitates. He's clearly disturbed. He's never taken a human life before. For a moment, viewers see the compassionate young man beneath the armor, but Ormund doesn't allow hesitation. He pressures Daeron to carry out the execution. The prince finally obeys. Yet even after Daeron delivers the fatal strike, Ormund isn't satisfied. He commands Thessarion, Daeron's dragon, to burn the dying prisoner. The lesson is unmistakable. Mercy is weakness. Power comes through fear. And kings must learn to kill without hesitation. This scene completely changes the audience's understanding of Ormund Hightower. He's not trying to protect Daeron. He's trying to reshape him. He's turning a kind-hearted prince into a ruthless ruler. That level of psychological manipulation is far more frightening than simple violence. Because Ormund doesn't just command armies. He creates weapons out of people. One of the most fascinating aspects of Ormund's character is his relationship with dragons. Unlike many Targaryen supporters, Ormund doesn't seem fascinated by dragons at all. He respects their power, but he also understands their danger. Dragons are unpredictable. Armies can be controlled. Princes can be influenced, but dragons answer only to themselves. That's why Ormund places so much importance on military discipline instead of magical creatures. He believes wars are won through planning, logistics, leadership, and strategy, not simply dragonfire. In many ways, he represents the practical side of the green cause. His relationship with Daeron is especially important. Daeron deeply respects Ormund. He's been raised under his guidance for years. To Daeron, Ormund is more than a military commander. He's almost a father figure. But viewers should ask an important question. Is Ormund helping Daeron become a great king? Or is he molding someone he can control? Every conversation between them suggests Ormund is shaping Daeron into the ruler he wants. A ruler who obeys. A ruler who doesn't question difficult decisions. A ruler willing to sacrifice anything for victory. This is what separates Ormund from characters like Aemon or Criston Cole. Aemon fights with overwhelming force. Criston Cole inspires loyalty through military leadership. But Ormund wins through patience. He studies every weakness. He manipulates every opportunity. And by the time his enemies realize his plan, it's already too late. That makes him one of the most dangerous commanders in Westerosi history. As the Dance of the Dragons continues, Ormund's influence will only grow. With the Hightower army advancing, Daeron becoming more experienced, and the Green searching for every possible advantage, Ormund could become the mastermind behind some of the war's biggest victories. His greatest weapon isn't a dragon. It isn't a sword. It isn't even his army. It's his ability to shape the people around him. And sometimes, that's far more dangerous than dragonfire itself. So, what do you think? Is Ormund Hightower the true mastermind behind the Green faction? Or do you believe Aemon remains the biggest threat to Rhaenyra? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more House of the Dragon explainers, hidden details, character deep dives, and episode 5 theories. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.